Hey everyone, so I'm back for our weekly yoga. I just got off the plane on Saturday night and came back from California, so a bit jet lagged. And I'm feeling achy and tired all over. And so today I thought we would do some gentle stretching to relieve those aches because I know most of you have that. So raise your arms up overhead, interlace your arms, and let's just pull up and gaze up and open your chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bring your arms down, reach the right arm up overhead and lean over to the left side, opening up the right rib cage. And then left side, reach up and bend, opening up the left rib cage and lung space and back. Let's interlace our hands in front of us and let's really scoop our abs as we hunch back. And then inhale as we open up. And then exhale, stretch our spine, really pulling the navel to the spine and up. We did so much walking and I feel like we didn't stretch enough. And I was able to get a lot of sun in Malibu, California last week without any flares. So that was a good thing. So now we're going to go on our hands and knees. Let's drop our belly. And gaze up, arch our backs, and exhale, tuck your tailbone under. Really push the mat away by rounding your spine, tucking your tailbone. Inhale up, and exhale, pull up. And inhale up, and exhale, tuck and pull. Inhale up. And exhale. Then left arm reaches up all the way and thread that arm down, pulling your left shoulder down onto the mat. We're going to repeat that a few times. Reach up with the left arm, thread it under the right arm, place your left shoulder on the mat, and repeat. I'm going to do one more time. Inhale as you lift up. And exhale down and back on all fours. We're going to repeat the same thing on the right side. Reach up and pull the right shoulder down and back up and down and up and down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then bring your hands in front of you. Let's reach a little bit more forward so that we can sit our bum back. This is the child's pose in yoga. And then we're going to go all the way forward, reaching up and back. Nice gentle movement, hinging from your knees back and forth. Really want you to control this with your arms and your triceps without hyper arching your low back. Really engage the core by pulling the navel to the spine. Go back and stay here in child's pose for a few breaths. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And slowly come back. Place your right foot between your hands. See if you can come onto the top of your right or left knee. So you're not right on the kneecap, but you're leaning forward so you're above the kneecap. If you're only here, that's fine. Or those of you who have knee arthritis, you might want to place a little towel or something cushiony under the kneecap. And you're just going to kind of go forward as much as you can to feel a good stretch in the left hip. And then place your hands down on either side of the right foot and then hinge back and bring the toes up. And should be a good stretch on the back of your right leg. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And let's go back forward again. Go deep into this hip flexor stretch on the left. And then back. Right hamstring stretch. Do the best you can. and go forward and back. I'm going to gently place my right knee back where the left knee is. Place my left foot between my hands this time. Same thing on this side. So I'm on top of my right kneecap, hinging forward or leaning forward to create this nice stretch on my right hip flexor. We're just going to hold and open up your chest. Breathe in and exhale. And gently come back, toes up. And forward and back. And forward and back. And forward and back. And this time we're going to go forward, place your left knee back, tuck your toes down under, reach your tailbone straight up toward the ceiling. We're just going to do a down dog, but do the best you can. Push the floor away with the palms of your hands, really activating your shoulder girdle as well as your core. And if you're tight, keep your knees bent, but really stretch your upper spine by pressing firmly through the palms of your hands and gently lower your knees. Crossing at the ankle, I'm going to face you and come to a seated position. Pull the left heel into your pubic bone. Sit up nice and tall. And then raise your arms up overhead and turn and reach forward to grab a hold of that foot, or if you're here, that's fine too. You should be feeling a good stretch on the left hip and the QL. And you're gonna lean forward and breathe. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Oh, I so needed the stretch. Been nonstop hiking and walking everywhere. And I wasn't able to get a yoga class in for the whole week. And it's really, I feel really tight. Anyway, come back up. And the other side, right heel into the left or the pubic bone. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to turn our torso towards that left leg. Raise your arms up overhead and hinge forward, leading with your chest. And lean forward. One side is always going to be tighter. You're going to feel it in the opposite QL and the hip. And you're just going to lean forward. Take a deep breath in. There's a little bit of a twist, but a lot of stretch in the hamstring of the left leg, as well as into the right hip. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Come back. Heels together or soles of your feet together. And if this is uncomfortable and you're hunching like this, feel free to place a block under your sit bones. It'll raise your pelvic bone in such a way to give you a lot more room into your hips. And then just flop your wings or knees up and down. And take a deep breath in, leading with the chest there again. You're gonna lean forward and stretch into those hips. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Come back. I'm going to stretch out both legs. I'm going to lean over by lifting my left arm up overhead, reaching my right hand over towards the left hip, and just stretching into that left side of the body. And I'm going to quickly come up and do the exact opposite. My favorite dynamic stretch. And down and up. Somehow or another, when I stretch like this, it gives my fascial tissues, that layer of skin or fascial tissue that's right above your muscles, feel like I give it just enough stretch to decrease the inflammation and feel like metabolically that I'm able to flush out all the lactic acid or any toxins that might have built up from sitting too long, because it was about a 5-hour flight. And always when I get off the plane, we're all dehydrated. So there's a lot to that and jet lagged. So now we're going to reach the left hand on the outside or pinky edge of your right foot like this. 1, 2, and you don't have to keep your legs wide as I am, but as you do this, make sure that the opposite hip is not lifting. Keep grounded with your sits bones. So you should be feeling a nice stretch into your torso, your hips, opposite hips. 2, and last 1. And pull your feet back together, bend your knees, sit up nice and tall, place your right hand behind you. Reach your left arm up, hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee, and twist back. And gaze back, and twist, and back center. Place your right elbow on the outside of the left knee, and twist back. And breathe. Take a deep breath in and exhale. So whenever you're in pain too, because I think the underlying inflammation can get so bad sometimes that you don't want to move, and I certainly can relate to that, but once you do this sequence or some stretching like that, you feel empowered again and your body gets revived somehow and you have this fresh new feeling. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you guys next week.